No light in the distance. We were shadows holding on.
So today we are going to do my anti-stationery haul. I've been seeing these anti-haul videos around YouTube on the makeup world especially, and so I thought I would do all my pins that I would never buy again, just because they didn't work as good as I thought. The ink leaked out of them and whatever the case may be. So anyways, let's get started. Okay, so the first pins and the pins I would never buy again would be the Wink of Stella Zig Memory Pen. And the reason why I wouldn't buy this one in particular again, or any of the line really, is because the glitter in it is just, I don't know, it's not as glittery as I thought it would be. I mean, it's a pretty color. I like the color of it, but I'm just not a fan of the lack of sparkle. So I guess if you do want just a little bit of sparkle, let's see. I could zoom this in if my camera would focus. There is a little sparkle, but not as much sparkle as I wanted, especially for the price. I do believe I paid around $3 for each pin, and then I also got the clear Wink of Stella, and on black paper this does show up. So on black paper, I will show you what this writes like. Hello. Whee. Okay, so you can see this on black paper. Actually, it's funny because it shows up more on the camera than it does in person. So there's that. But I would never buy this again just because I wanted more glitter. And alright, the next one. So the next pins I would never buy again, which it makes me sad because I did a review for them when I first got them and I loved them. So it's the Pentel Feud Petite 3 pen by Pilot. And these were the bee's knees when I first got them. Truly, I love them. But look what happened. The ink decided to explode in them. And yeah, it leaks everywhere. So they still write awesome. I love dealing with them, but look at this. Look. So that is the reason why I would never buy these again. And not only that, but the ink goes very, very quick. Yeah, if you see that, this is where the little ink tube ends, and of course the ink's down there, but still it just goes so quick. I feel like I barely used this pen and it's already down. This one, it exploded too a little bit in the lid. You can see that. So that was kind of unfortunate because these are super fun and I will continue to write with them until they're gone. And the one good thing about these pens is you can buy the refills, and they come in packs of 3 refills for fairly inexpensive for a pack of 3. And yeah, so they're refillable, but I was just really disappointed that they exploded. But they're so pretty. Okay, next up, these. Okay, so I didn't really have too high of expectations with these Crayola glitter markers. Oh, sure, now they want to write. Wow, what the heck? They weren't writing the... Okay, so this is how they usually write. Of course, this, I swear, they weren't writing this good. Usually they've been writing like this. So that is why they are not on my I would buy again list. And they are Crayola glitter markers. They were only a couple dollars for a pack of, I believe, 4 or 5. So I mean, again, not too expensive for a whole pack, but it's a waste of money in my opinion. Alright, the next pin collection I have is by Sakura, which I love Sakura. It's my favorite brand with all the jelly rolls. But this was a miss. So these are the Sakura Decorace. So I got the bold collection, I believe, or the brights. They have two different sets of these. One's lighter and one's darker, like this one. So they have the little colors on top. This one fell out, but the rest of them are in. So these pins just don't write. Let me move my pad over. Oh, what? They want to write better now? Well, actually, you know, this is funny. This is happening. Okay, so here, this, I don't know if you can see this, but it's very scratchy. The pen, the ink is just not flowing smooth. I mean, it looks okay on camera. I don't know why, but it does. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but my goodness, this is so scratchy. They write terrible. So I would never buy the Decorace again. Oh, and the cool thing about the Decorace, they have glitter in them, but I can't see any of the glitter. I liked them at first, but now I don't know what the heck went wrong. Okay. So just a few more. So the next ones that I would never buy again are they are called the At You Spica pins. And these ones, they're okay. They write decent, but the glitter, I don't know. The glitter, there's very lack of glitter, and they're a little scratchy as well, unfortunately. I really like this cranberry color. It's dark and there's some glitter in it, but I would not buy any more. Alright, next up we have the Sarasa Milk Color pens in 0.5 millimeters. So I actually really did not want to include these in the anti-haul, but gosh, they're really scratchy. Do you see that? So that's why I'm including these. I really like the colors, and there's a couple missing. I don't know where they went, but I love all the colors, and I wish they were not so scratchy. Alright, next up we have these metallic colored pencils. They look so cool, but they just did not live up to the hype. I don't know. Hold on, let's look. Okay, I don't know, they just, they're meh. They're okay. Dang. So I would not purchase these again. They weren't as metallic-y as I thought they would be, and as for the packaging, they look like they would be so cool. And the pencil lead itself looks really... Hi guys, I'm back. My camera got full, so I had to stop recording, delete, and I'm back. So the next pen I'm going to talk about is it's by Zig, and it's the Fudayoki pen. And look at this. It exploded in the case, and then it kind of leaked everywhere. Do you see this? The pen just exploded. I don't know why. The pen writes really nice, so I do like it for that reason. But just knowing that it exploded kind of breaks my heart a little bit. And then it kind of gets everywhere. It gets really leaky. So that would be a reason why I would not buy this pen again. I know there's pens that write just as well that don't leak. So yeah. Okay, the final pen I'm going to talk about isn't necessarily bad, but I guess it was a letdown to all the hype I have heard about it. So this pen I'm going to talk about is the Muji pen. And I have heard and read that this is the smoothest pen you'll ever write with. So I had really high expectations because I've written with some really smooth pens in my time. This, I mean, no, not at all. This is not in my opinion, smooth. Does it skip? No. Does it write good? Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course it does. But there's no way in heck. I'm sorry, but there's no way this pen is smooth. I mean, I don't know what people are thinking. Yeah, so that is my anti-pen haul.
Forever